Okay, so I'm back here again, and this is going to be a part 2 of problems with Linux. Um, Originally, my first video was complaining about the Android phone not connecting to my computer, which I find excruciatingly frustrating because it seems like a very simple thing you would expect to happen with a operating system like this. Hey, if you have an operating system, maybe you want to connect your phone to it. So I don't know who the developers are, what they're smoking, but it should be easy to connect an Android phone to your computer. And there could be various reasons why it's happening that is unrelated to Linux. In other words, maybe it's a computer that I installed it on. Right now I have it on an Asus. I don't know the model number offhand. But maybe it's because the Linux system is not running well on the Asus. Who knows? It's the computer and the Linux compatibility problem. I mean, the problem with Linux is that it's just very unstable depending on what computer you install it in. There's just so many issues. Right now, I cannot connect either my Android phone to it or one of these to it. Okay, it does connect to a external hard drive, and it connects to other things to its credit. And put my finger over that for a minute. And it even connects to my iPad as far as transferring images and videos. Remarkably, that's a wonderful feat by Linux. But it will not connect to my Android phone, and it will not connect to that card that you saw there. And currently now I have another problem. And the problem is that I usually use this application. It's called WoeUSB to burn ISOs to a stick. Actually, here's one stick here and one stick there. They're both on my computer. Why do I have two sticks on my computer? Memory sticks on there? Because this application, all of a sudden out of nowhere, as you can see, it lets you select the ISO, okay? But it's not registering the target device whatsoever. Okay? Now these are definitely mounted and connected to my computer because it's showing up on my desktop, but it is not showing on WoeUSB, and that is worrying me because I've used WoeUSB over 10 times. I've installed multiple desktop operating systems on my computer. This is the go-to application I always go to. And it works without a problem. I've done this a lot of times. Okay, like I've used this application a lot on Linux and on different operating systems. I've never had a problem with WoeUSB on Linux. Now I do. It's not showing the devices. It's not showing it whatsoever. And I hit refresh. I tried everything. It's not working. So now I have a second problem with Linux, and it's this. Okay, so right now I'm even more upset and frustrated because I want to go back to Windows 10, and now I got to go back to Google, type up, WoeUSB problems, how to fix, and then maybe I also have to type up another USB burning application other than WoeUSB this time to try to go back to Windows 10. Frustrating. Yes, so frustrating. I'm telling you guys, if you're not tech savvy, if you're not someone who has a lot of patience, if you're someone who has better things to do than be fiddling with your computer, do not get Linux. I mean, I'm telling you. I'm not saying Linux is awful. Linux is a lot like Mac, actually. It's very smooth, simple. It's got a lot of wonderful features. But these problems happen, okay? So now I got to figure out how to solve this problem. It's been like almost 3 to 4 hours since I've had the problem with the phone, installing the card, and now I'm having this issue. Now, before you start to say, in fact, I kind of mentioned it in this video, oh, it's the computer that you have it on. Listen, I was able to connect my phone and my and the card, the SD card. I was able to connect it before. Now I cannot. Why? An update or some other issue? Come on now. Why go to Linux if it's going to have just as many kinks and issues as Windows? Why? You know what I mean? At least in Windows, I can type up a problem or call customer service or something. This, I'm pretty much screwed. I got to go to Google and look up freaking different solutions to problems and then hope I can find it soon. Okay? Got to cross my fingers because it's not certain with Linux. This pisses me off. Now I got to figure out how to, and that, it's not like, okay, installing Windows itself is complicated. It is complicated. That in itself is going to take me another hour to do. But now I got to spend my freaking time trying to figure out how to get over this hurdle here. And it upsets me. Okay? Why isn't it registering the USB sticks? Can anybody tell me in the comments below? Why is Whoa USB now betraying me? Why? I remember, I think, when I first got on Linux, I was trying to do that, like try to switch over to a different operating system, a different, not operating system, but a different Linux distro. And I was shocked how hard it is to burn a simple ISO to a memory stick on Linux. It is hard, actually. And I remember it was so easy on Windows. But for some reason on Linux, doing that is not easy. It's like you got to find some odd application that actually works that can actually do it. And I was even willing to pay money, but I couldn't find anything. This is the only thing I found. Now I got to look for something else. And oh my God, I hope it's not going to take me another 4 to 5 hours to find another application and get over this problem. Oh my goodness, man. I'm not having a good time today with Linux. Not having a good time. And I don't have time for this. I really don't. I have so many things to do. I don't have time for this. I got to take all my writings and I'm looking for work too. I got to take everything, my resumes, my writings, everything, put it in the external hard drive, which luckily works with this. I'm extremely lucky about that. Then I got to figure out how to get Windows back on this thing. And then I don't know. I don't like Windows either. Trust me, I don't like Windows either. It's like the worst of two evils. Which one do you go to? I don't like either of them at this point. I really don't like Linux or Windows. I would love a Mac. I'm gonna sell this computer eventually and just get a Mac because I don't want to deal with any of these problems. It sucks. Anyway, that concludes my video, my rant. Frustrating. I'm just trying to give you an example of the bad days. I've had more good days than bad days with Linux. I've been using this for about a year, and I haven't had any problems that I can think of. But now, today, oh yeah, this is the day. This is problem day. And I'm being let down by the community. I'm going on Google. I cannot find any, I don't know what's going on, man. I don't know. I have no idea why this is happening, but whatever. I'm just going to try to get back on Windows 10 and try to rough it out with that. And maybe one day I'll get a Mac if I can afford it and just say goodbye to both of these things because it's frustrating. I'm just trying to show you what could happen if you get Linux. All right. Okay. Bye.